The 46 playing between the Vandals and the Bengals as we kick things off. As Cook drops back, gonna find his man on the slant route. It is caught by Mike Shulikov. And Cook will keep it himself and find the distance for the first down and moving the chains for the Bengals. Cook gonna throw it over the middle, and he does find Nunnally this time and headed in towards their part of the end zone. Cook gonna hand it off to his running back, Deshaun Brooks. He's got some room, and he's gonna get about 11 yards on that carry. 104 yards coming into this game, and they're gonna use him a lot. As that ball is batted up in the air, is it gonna be picked off by the Vandals? They're gonna say it hit the ground.
Guys to get a hand on this ball. I think was it Krotzer that almost had this as well? You bet. That would have been a nice gift on his final year as a nose tackle here at Idaho. Get one of those.
Jordan Cook with all sorts of receivers out and his running back next to him. Gonna throw it over the middle. It is caught, but it is not enough for the first down. And snap down, kick is up, and it is through the uprights, good. He's been handling the backfield with Eli Cummings, who is out today on his senior night, unfortunately. But here's Thomas getting the little wheel route. A few more left tackles, right tackles, as they're just going to hand it off, try and get it up the gut. But it doesn't look like Hayden Kinchelow is going to make it to the first down marker. As Cook going to try and throw it on the slant route. I don't think he made it to the first down marker. Doesn't look like it. Idaho State looks like they're not going to bring pressure, and that's a perfect play call to get the first down. Motion man comes around. He's going to fake it to him and try and get it on the wide receiver screen up the middle, and we'll see if Nolan McWilliams is able to get to the first down marker or not. 4th and 1, this is a big one. Wood, it's a little speed option, trying to pitch it out to Nate Thomas, but they're not going to get there. What a stop there.
But in this case, you do. With an old school speed option play, Leather shoots his gun, as they say.
Idaho State back with the ball, and they're just going to hand it off up the middle. A big run for about 10 to 11 yards. As Jordan Cook will look to convert here on 3rd down. Going to throw it out to the sideline. It is caught. Cook going to drop back. Looking over the middle, going to try and get it over the sideline, and it is caught by Ian Duarte. Touchdown, Idaho State. They put up the first 6 points on the game. The Vandals defense almost gets to him, almost creates a QB hurry, but as the kickoff will go back, as it looks like Nate Thomas is going to bring it out of the end zone, and that was a good decision as Nate Thomas, a big return, and that's going to give the Vandals some momentum they badly needed. Vandals looking to throw, and Wood, his pass is deflected at the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up 4th down. So make it 3rd and 1, and on the option, it looked like the Vandal defender just picked the wrong guy, and make it a first down for Idaho State. Cook throws it over to the sideline. Looks like Zion Nunnally is going to. Idaho State now with a 3rd and 8. Here's Cook, looking drop back. He's pressured. Good Idaho pressure, but he still gets the ball off. Going to throw it way over his intended target. Ball at about the 17-yard line. So the Vandals trying to get out of their own end zone and trying to get a first down. Joshua Wood making a move with his feet, but it is in and out of the hands of his intended target. The Idaho offense has got to get some momentum. They had that big kickoff return and haven't been able to do anything with it. Cook drops back to pass. He's going to roll out to his right and throw a ball to a wide open receiver. Ian Duarte beat 2 Vandal defenders down the field and to the sideline to catch that one.
That the sideline ref believes that the foot was in, which it looks to be.
Bengals gonna mix things up here, put Deshaun Brooks to Cook's right, and they'll give it to him. Brooks gonna try and get it through the gut, and he's just staying up. Man, he's got a great center of balance and able to get it past the first down marker, and he'll make it 1st and goal. Cook just going to give it to him, or no, Cook's going to keep it himself and score. Idaho State goes up by 17-0 pending the extra point. Always sunny and 75 inside the P1 FCU Kibbe Dome, but man, the crowd is needing something to get them going, as off the side is able to step up and avoid the sack. Wood's going to throw it down, and he finds a receiver. Wow! Magic from Joshua Wood.
Felt the rush here and got out of it, and this is where he has been at his best all year, when he's improvising and making the move.
Time winding down. Wood is going to keep it himself, and he's going to find some room. A big hole, and he's down to about the 30-yard line. Wood going to throw it over to the sideline. I think it was intercepted. It looks like they're going to mark him down and say, well, the officials are still conferring, but it looks like it's going to be an interception, Idaho State ball.
It's like he anticipated this route. It's good protection. That's not the issue. That's a great catch by a wide receiver, too. Absolutely. Big 3rd down and 8 here, and let's see if Idaho can get a pass rush.
Cook just going to keep it himself. He's going to try and get to the 1st down, and he does. Here's Cook looking for something. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket. Cook is going to try and use his legs, and he does again for another 1st down for Idaho State. Cook with Carson Sudbury to his right now. He's going to fake the throw and then look deep, and he's got a man. Caught. Damian Morgan with the catch for the Bengals.
Nice throw by Cook, and they're running a little bit of tempo, looking to take a shot here.
Cook was hurried, but he's going to throw it to the back of the end zone. Caught, touchdown. Jordan Cook to Zion Nunnally.
Put dimes on him, then they run a little bit of tempo. There's their play action. Rush came late, but it wasn't quick enough. All the way across his body. That's a perfect throw.
As if it looks like it's going to be an onside, and yep, it looks like they're going to try it. Bengals trying to get to it. It is in and out of the hands of an Idaho player. Idaho State recovers. The Bengals will have the ball once again, this time in Idaho territory.
Number 1, nice kick. Very nice kick. He got the bounce he wanted. There's your big hop. Looked like he had it, but then they knocked it out of their hands.
And he's going to try and throw it over the middle. Ian Duarte catches it, brought down very quickly by Ryder Bordner. Kick is down, hold is good. It is through the uprights, and time will expire on the half. Sawyer Teeney just going to go ahead and run it himself. He's got a lot of blockers behind him, or in front of him, I should say, as he's going to pick up a good amount to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Let's see if they can get home and hold that coverage.
See if it's a little bit of a fake, kind of. He does get the ball to Zion Nunnally. Nunnally's not going to, well, he's still moving, but he's not going to get to the 1st down marker.
Let's see if Idaho can hold up front, give Teeney a little bit of time.
3rd down. Delayed handoff to Nate Thomas. Thomas finds some running room. Give him a 1st down, and went out to the sideline. So Teeney going to hand it off to Nate Thomas. Can Thomas get the 1st down? Sawyer Teeney will drop back. His first read wasn't open. He's going to try and roll right, and incomplete. Good coverage there by the Idaho State defensive back. That'd be a big milestone for the redshirt junior, who doesn't get the ball there. Make it 4th and 1 for the Bengals. And the motion man trying to get something going in the backfield in a hurry is Dylan Lane for the stop. And they'll hand it off to Nate Thomas. Thomas gonna find some room.
Knowing you're most likely gonna go for it on 4th and 1.
And in Idaho State territory. Instead, they're gonna give it to, Nate Thomas is finding some lanes and some running. And I saw on that replay, Jake Cox had a good block, and looks like he's going to try and block for Teeney as he goes to the end zone. And we've got a flag. You'd think there'd be some pass interference calls here. And
21, defense, 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, they're going to call that one on left.
They're in the backfield with Nate Thomas. We've got 3 receivers to his left. He's going to hand it off to Thomas. Thomas got a lane. He's going to spin off one guy. Touchdown, Idaho. They finally put up 6 points. And we'll see a little bit of momentum here, 27-6.
He certainly is. Here's Cook. Oh, another look at this touchdown here, and that's just not being denied there. A lot of credit to Thomas there. They've been looking for 33 Cox on these kind of things.
In at quarterback, he's just going to try and keep it and find his way over the goal line. He's got it. Third and 13. Cook drops back. He's going to throw one deep, launching it over to the sideline. Nunnally was kind of locked up with Spears.
That's interference, on the defense. You could always say, well, this can go either way.
15-yard penalty.
Historically, take another look at it.
2nd and pretty much 9. Cook going to just take it himself, and man, he's been dangerous this game. 3rd and 10. This is a big one. Vandals need a stop. Cook is just going to keep it himself, and man, on 4th and very short. Motion man. Cook's going to keep it himself, and he's going to run it over for the first down. We'll have another motion man. Cook's just going to keep it himself. He's going to go all the way in for the score. Idaho State will put another one on the board. Got that Michael Graves to his right. This is going to be a speed option. Teeney's going to keep it himself. I don't think he got back to, maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, but so Teeney couldn't have pitched it. Leathers probably would have taken that to the house. So here's Teeney, still trying to dance around. He loses the football, and luckily good heads-up play by the offensive lineman Keegan Henson to grab it, but might be able to score again with less than 10 minutes left to play. When we come back, we'll have more college football on SWX. Two just weapons on the offensive side for the Bengals as he's going to try and slip his way in. Does he? It doesn't look like they're going to give it to him, so.
And he's had a great career.
And what a stop. Way to get in the backfield there.
Valley and Big Sam, he wasn't going for any fakes here. He crashed down the middle.
Ray Sinatra to try and make this a 37, and they do, 37-8 lead. So who isn't on the field right now, but a tremendous wide receiver. Cool little pass here is Marquand McCraney going to find a lot of room for a big gain. McCraney. I mean, if Joshua Wood, he's only redshirt sophomore. He's still got time, and you can talk about transfer portal all you want and how it opens in January and the new age of college football as looks like that's Matheny again trying to pick up some yards.
They got somebody over the top of him. They do, but when you're that big, sometimes you're always open. Let's see if they go to him.
Oh, man, if he just had a second more, he does. Able to break out of that tackle, gets it down the field. Touchdown, Idaho! Sawyer Teeney with the touchdown pass to Nolan McWilliams. That'll be a fun one. Shoot, we got the basketball going, but we still got football action, and we got Sawyer Teeney throwing a touchdown to Nolan McWilliams here, and 2 true freshmen hooking up for the score as it looks like Teeney's going to get the 2-point conversion thanks to Carlos Matheny falling his way in.
Absolutely. He was under some heavy fire there, too. Onside kick here by Idaho, taking a chance. And looks like it went out of bounds. They're not going to get it.
At number 6, UC Davis at the time, and then here at Idaho to beat your in-state rival, the Bengals. Give them all the credit, and finally they'll get to get the win. I mean, I think 9 of the last 11 meetings have gone to Idaho, and Idaho State's going to finally get the W.